At the completion of the RCR cutter hold, the RCR cutter tool will be placed on the ground. Once this is done, the candidate will then have a 2-minute rest. In this 2-minute rest period, we require several things from the candidate. The candidate will walk over to the harness that is laid out on the ground. They'll place 1 foot in each of the leg loops. They will then be assisted by one of the assessors to be able to lift the harness up and be placed around the shoulders. You will get asked by an assessor if you are happy for the assessor to be able to assist you. Feel free to say no, and we will simply instruct you on how to place the harness on. So you need to ensure the harness is tight and fitting. Once the harness has been placed on, with as little time remaining in your 2-minute rest period as possible, a 20 kilo weight vest will be placed onto the candidate. Please keep in mind when adjusting this that you need it tight enough to be able to ensure that it won't swing around during activities such as the break and enter. However, you need it loose enough to be able to breathe while you're on the stepper. Once the vest is on, place the helmet back on. 6 kilo weights will go on each shoulder, a total of 12 kilos. The candidate will then grab hold of the handles, lift themselves up onto the stepper and notify the operator that they are ready to go. This will then start their 20-second warm-up period. The candidate will do 20 seconds at 50 steps a minute. During this point in time, the candidate needs to use this to be able to get comfortable with the stepper. They need to ensure that they are able to get their arms clear and also ensure their footing on the stepper as they go. At the end of the 20-second period, the candidate will immediately go into the start of the 3 minutes on the stepper and 8 minutes 35 of the obstacle course. You'll be counted down 3, 2, 1, start. Once that 3 minutes starts for the stepper, that is also the start of your 8 minutes and 35 seconds for the entire part 2 obstacle course. So the 8 minutes 35 does include 3 minutes on the stepper. Stopwatches will start at the same time. The stepper will immediately go up to 60 steps a minute. Once the stepper has gone up to 60 steps a minute, the candidate is required to be able to continuously step for the 180 steps. Warnings and failures while on this. During this point in time, if the candidate's hand accidentally comes in contact with the rail for any reason, they'll be given a warning. If it comes in contact with the railing again, we'll assume the candidate is starting to use this to be able to control their balance, and they'll be given a second warning. If the candidate's hand comes in contact with the railing a third time, we will consider that the candidate is then using this to be able to assist them through the stepper, and the candidate will be failed. You will get 2 warnings and then a failure. If the candidate grasps hold of the railings for any reason at any point in time during the course of the stepper, the test will immediately be stopped and the candidate will be failed. This can be for a safety reason or because they're not comfortable. If the candidate falls off the back of the stepper at any point in time, the candidate will also be failed. Please keep in mind, every year we do have issues with people on the stepper. If you look unsafe or don't feel comfortable, we'll let you know. If we need to stop the stepper, we will. We have the ability to be able to stop you to ensure that you do not fall off the back and hurt yourself. At the completion of the exercise, after the 3 minutes has passed, you'll be counted down for the last 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, stop. Once the operator of the stepper says stop, the candidate is permitted to grasp hold of the railings on the side. Watch their step as they step backwards down off the stepper. The 6 kilo weights will be removed from the shoulder of the candidate. They are then to proceed to the left and head out towards the next exercise.